In under 2 years, Hyperliquid went from nobody to the biggest decentralized exchange for perpetual futures in all of crypto, and its token HYPE became one of the largest launches ever. So what actually is it and why does it matter? In the next few minutes, I'll explain it in plain English, no hype, and then I'll do something no other explainer does. I'll show you the real money flowing into it live on chain. Let's get into it. At its core, Hyperliquid is a decentralized exchange for perpetual futures, Perps for short. Perps are the most traded product in all of crypto, leveraged bets on a price that never expire. Normally you trade those on a centralized exchange like Binance, where they hold your money. Hyperliquid gives you that same fast, professional trading experience, but you keep custody of your own funds the whole time because it runs on its own blockchain, purpose-built for trading. That combination is the whole pitch. Here's what makes it special. Most decentralized trading uses an automated market maker, a pool of tokens, and a formula, which is simple but gives you slippage and a clunky experience. Hyperliquid instead runs a real order book, the same bids and asks model professional exchanges use, and it puts that entire order book on chain. So you get transparent exchange-grade trading matched on a blockchain fast and cheap enough that it genuinely feels like a centralized exchange. That was considered really hard to do, and it's their big breakthrough. To pull that off, Hyperliquid didn't build on Ethereum, it built its own Layer 1 blockchain, with two parts. HyperCore is the trading engine, the on-chain order book itself. HyperEVM is a familiar Ethereum-compatible layer where developers can deploy normal smart contracts and apps. Both are secured by the same set of proof-of-stake validators. The key idea: on most platforms, the exchange is just an app sitting on someone else's chain. On Hyperliquid, the exchange is the chain tuned end-to-end for speed. Then there's HYPE, the native token. It does three normal jobs. It pays for gas and fees, validators stake it to secure the network, and it governs the protocol. What made it legendary was the launch. In late 2024, Hyperliquid airdropped around 31% of the entire supply straight to the people who had actually used it, with no venture capital sale beforehand. It became one of the biggest and most talked about airdrops in crypto history, and it's a big reason you keep hearing the name. One more piece you'll hear about, HLP, the Hyperliquid liquidity provider vault. Think of it as a community-owned market maker. It provides liquidity to the order book and takes the other side of trades and liquidations, and anyone can deposit USDC into it to earn or lose a share of its profits. It's a big reason the exchange has such deep liquidity. It's fascinating enough that it gets its own episode in this series, where we'll build a live dashboard of its flows. So how do you actually use it? You fund your account by bridging USDC in through Hyperliquid's bridge contract on the Arbitrum network. And here's the detail that matters for the next part. That deposit is nothing more than a USDC transfer to one specific address. Once funded, you trade perps on the order book while keeping custody of your money, and you can withdraw back out whenever you want. That one public bridge address is the door everyone walks through, which means we can watch it. And this is the part no other explainer shows you, because every deposit is a public transfer to that one bridge. We can track the real money flowing into Hyperliquid live on chain. This is a dashboard I built on Dune, and it's completely free to make. It shows the daily net inflows, money in minus money out, and the leaderboard of the biggest depositors, the whales. So you're not just taking someone's word that Hyperliquid is huge, you can literally watch millions move in and out each day yourself. I'll show you how to build this exact thing in the other videos in this series. Now the honest part, because every explainer should have one. Hyperliquid is powerful, but it's young. Its contracts and its bridge are newer and less battle-tested than the giants. The HLP vault can take real losses. In early 2025, a thinly traded token called Jelly was manipulated in a way that briefly threatened the vault, and Hyperliquid's response, stepping in through its validators, sparked a real debate about how decentralized it actually is, since the validator set is still small. None of this is a reason to avoid it, but you should understand it before you put money in. This isn't financial advice. Let's lock it in. Hyperliquid is a perpetual futures exchange that runs a real order book on its own purpose-built blockchain, giving you centralized exchange speed while you keep custody of your funds. Hype is the token that powers gas, staking, and governance, launched with one of the biggest airdrops ever. And because every deposit is a public on-chain transfer, you can track the money and the whales yourself for free. That's the whole picture. If a clear no-hype breakdown that also shows you the real on-chain data is what you've been looking for, that's exactly what this channel does. These take real work to put together, so if it helped, the wallet's on screen and there's a Ko-fi link below. Every bit funds the next one. Thank you. So this is the start of a whole Hyperliquid series. Next we'll break down the Hype token in detail, then I'll show you how to build that live whale tracker dashboard yourself on Dune for free, step by step, and we'll dig into how the HLP Vault really works. If you want crypto explained in plain English, but always backed by real on-chain proof, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.